Hi everyone and welcome to Esoteric Tarot. My name is Lydia and I am so happy to be here with you in the new year 2026. Happy New Year everybody. I hope you had a wonderful break. We had a nice one here on the channel, nice and slow, quiet Christmas and New Year, and I'm so excited that we can start the new year on the first readings with a brand new camera setup, a much clearer picture. It's a lot better than what we were using before, so I thought instead of doing individual signs and releasing them slowly over the week, we'll just go straight in to start the year strong with an all signs reading going from Aries all the way through to Pisces, so that everyone can enjoy this lovely new crisp look and actually see the cards on the table and actually see yours truly properly live in HD or whatever it was. I don't know what we were using before, but it's much better, much more crisp, and the quality of the channel will just keep improving as we're growing. So I just want to thank all of you for your love, support, and most importantly, your patience with the channel over this holiday season. We did need a good old rest to me and the cards, and it has really paid off. But I also used the time to upgrade some of the equipment here so we can broadcast a live, clearer picture to you so you can enjoy the detail of the cards as much as I do. And with that, everyone, I'm just going to jump straight into the readings like we usually do. We're going to start off with the Pocket Archetypes deck just to draw the energy of the reading for you. And then we'll go in with the tarot. As this is a timeless check-in, as I thought it might be best just to do the timeless check-in for our Friday. It's because our week and our schedule's a little bit off now. Yeah, we're kind of out of sync, you know, with Christmas and New Year and then that no man's land in between. I didn't even know what day of the week it was most of the time. So I thought, no, do you know what, we'll just do a timeless check-in, then everyone gets a reading start of the year for what you don't see coming, and then on Tuesday, which are normal publication dates with the first of the individual signs, we are going to start with our 3-month overviews. So make sure that you're subscribed and got your notifications on for that so you don't miss it. And then after that, our normal service will resume. And with that, everyone, let's just jump straight into the readings. So I will see you over your timestamp. And don't worry, as usual, I set the intention for your sun, moon, rising and Venus. So be sure to check all of your signs, and between all of them, you can pretty much get yourself a little personalized reading, or if not, at least one of them will resonate with you. So I will see you over at your timestamp. Hello Aries, first reading of the year. How are we, guys? I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and I hope you're feeling amazing. We're starting with your timeless check-in with the Pocket Archetypes deck, and then we will go into the tarot to clarify what that means. And I'm not clarifying further, guys. So with the timeless check-ins, we just do the card pull for the overall energy of the reading, and then we'll see what themes come up. But do check your other placements just in case, as I set the intention for your sun, moon, rising and Venus. Okay, Spirit, welcome back to the table. And yes, we've missed Aries, we've missed all of our signs. Please let me know what messages are coming through for Aries. You've got 2. Okay, let's see what's going on for Aries. Right, we have the Mask, okay, and the Queen. Oh, some of you have been hiding your power from yourself or from someone else. I think that's what's happening here. The Queen is about inner truth, inner balance, inner growth, your inner monologue, and I think you are now expressing how you truly feel to somebody. So let's just crack into the tarot straight away and see what's going on there. Okay, can you please show me the Mask and the Queen for Aries, please? The Mask and the Queen for Aries. The Mask and the Queen for Aries, please. The Mask and the Queen. Whoop, okay, 2 straight out the gate. Okay, so recent past, we've got the 7 of Swords, the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. There we go. Yeah, so you've been connecting to someone new. They're either new right now or recently new. I mean, this isn't like years old relationship. I think it's relatively new, but you're sensing some kind of deception there with the 7 of Swords. Things aren't sitting quite right, or you have been masking from them, which is kind of what I'm getting the vibe here from the overall reading. So you've been trying to be sweet, trying to keep things pleasant, fun and on the surface, but something's niggling at you and something's been bothering you, and I think that's self-deception there. Or some of you may have been trying to, I don't know, maybe convince yourself you feel more for this than you actually do, or something like that. Okay, let's go to the present energy. The present energy, please. The present energy. Or they did something to you and you have not spoken up about it. There's just an effort of you trying to keep things sweet and simple and cool. Yeah, let's see what's going on in the present energy. So what that's all about. Okay, so for your present energy, yeah, there you go. The Tower, yeah, okay. Judgment, that's about making a judgment call on the Five of Cups. Someone upset you and you've not said anything. I think you might be trying to convince yourself that if you just stay silent, it will all pass by, but it's niggling and it's getting worse and worse. I mean, you can see the energy building. We start with the Five of Cups, then we go to Judgment, and then the Tower. And the Tower happens when Judgment is near to it, because it's like something you've been putting off. You've been putting off saying something. Okay, let's go to the near future. Right, near future, please. Near future. It's just going to, we're talking a Tower moment. Because if you don't intervene on your own behalf and advocate for yourselves, then the universe will advocate for you. And that can take many forms. Either something will occur that's out of your control that causes some kind of separation, or just cut this person out of your life or you out of theirs. Or I can also see you just erupting one day and maybe saying things or doing things that you don't mean in the moment. It's basically classic bottling things up. Okay, right, in the near future, please, for Aries. In the near future, for Aries, please. King of Swords, there's that conversation. There we go, the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. You're in the right to say it. Spirit's on your side, loves. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Top of the deck is the Star. Okay, two very powerful cards there. Almost polar opposites. There's a death, then there's a beginning. I think whatever you say or why you haven't said this thing is because you fear that if you do, it might just be game over. This person walks away and wants nothing to do with you ever again. However, there's a matter of your own personal stability on the line. So forget whatever their reaction is going to be. There's a need here for you to express yourself, and it is building up Ace of Wands. And if you let it build up too far, Ace of Wands could be passion, so it's something that's important to you, Aries, but it could also be like fire, it could be fury. Again, going back to that Tower that we've got in the present moment here, could just be tipping you over the edge and saying things you don't mean. But if you actually say things in a grounded way, as in act on it now before it gets too pent up, Aries, the King of Pentacles there supporting you to say this is part of your foundation, your feeling of security and a need of yours. Pentacles deal with needs, the material. What do you need to grow? What do you need for this thing to thrive? And that now needs to be communicated. Okay, right, let's see what the universe has for you, Aries. Okay, can you show me Aries, please? Can you show me Aries? What advice do you have for Aries? Struggling to communicate. No, I don't think you're struggling. I just think you're not communicating. You're hoping that you get over it, but you're not going to. Okay, right, can we... It's important to you, or else the King of Swords wouldn't be here, Aries, okay? This is no Knight of Swords business. This is the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords are getting involved. Okay? Right, advice, please, for Aries. That's my advice. Now, this is the universe's advice. Advice for Aries. Oh, we've got these cups at the bottom there, too. The Green Man, the Emperor, that's you. Okay. The Ten of Arrows, that's a Ten of Swords, just saw it at the bottom of the deck there. And the Ace of Arrows, that's about the beginning of a new communication, clarity, putting things out on the table. And yes, you might be risking this person walking away, Aries, but if this person walks away out of your life because they don't want to deal with something that you need, then they're not supposed to be in your life anyway. You know, do you want to always have uphill battles with everyone in your life over just basic needs? And I know they're basic needs because it's the King of Pentacles. It's confirming that. It, in the long run, makes harder work for you because you'll be connecting with energies that are just taking from you and not giving back. They aren't concerned with what you need. They just want what they need. So this might be a very revealing conversation for you. Yes, and I can understand why you might be apprehensive around having it if this is somebody that you care for and that you can envision in a future with, whether it be friend, family, the lover, I don't know, I'm not clarifying that deep today. It could also to do with an ending that has already occurred, that has been bothering you, and the stuff left unsaid. Well, a conversation's coming in. There's going to be an opportunity to have one of those conversations coming in. It's up to you whether or not you take it, but believe me, if you just get all that stuff off your chest in a constructive way, Aries, you're going to feel tons better either way. And if this person's not the right person, that means that they move aside and it brings in the energy for the new person who is right for you, who does listen to you, who does care about your needs to come in. Okay, Aries, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to sub and subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notifications bell so you don't miss your next reading. Anyway, thank you so much, Aries, and take care of yourselves. Okay, next up we've got Taurus. Hi Taurus, how you doing? Welcome to your Taurus check-in. Today we are pulling the Pocket Archetypes cards, and then we are going to clarify further with the Tarot. And as usual, the intention for this reading is set for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, then don't worry about it. Just pop to the timestamp below and check another placement. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere, my loves. Okay, can you show me Taurus, please? Taurus, we need messages. Whoa, did that one want to come out? No, it didn't. Messages for Taurus, please. Okay, you've got 2 as well, like Aries did. Let's have a look. We've got the underworld. Oh, Taurus, we're going deep today. And the mother. Oh, okay. Childhood wounds. Problems with your mum. Could be some mother wounding being triggered. Could be your inner feminine being triggered. I'm reminded of Persephone on this one, goddess of the underworld. She's also a goddess of the harvest and spring. Very motherly energy coming from her as well. So there could be something going on with that, or maybe that's a goddess or figure or energy that you're familiar with, Taurus. If not, you might want to look her up. It's about using dark times, sadness, grief and pain to actually mother and nurture yourself, so that you can then be re-energized and come back stronger to face those battles. But let's see. I mean, maybe I'm going too deep here, Taurus. Maybe it's not that deep, but let's see. Can I please see the underworld and the mother for Taurus, please? The underworld and the mother for Taurus. The underworld and the mother. Just making sure we're still recording, guys. We're still live. We are. Okay, great. The underworld and the mother. The underworld and the mother. Ace of Pentacles in recent past. The Eight of Wands and the Four of Swords. So somebody came towards you with an offer of something. Could be work, could be just an offer of stability, something real, something tangible, something you can work and react to. Feel super aligned. You're like, yeah, okay, I'm on board, let's do this. I'm not seeing a partnership, so it might be someone said something to you, or and you were like, yeah, okay, I'm going to take this baton and run with it. But I don't know, let's go into the present energy and see if the person on the other side of this shows up. Okay, in the current energy, here we go, we've got the Page of Cups, there you go, 6 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, right, okay. Very soft energies, very loving energies, very nurturing energies. You're connecting to somebody who absolutely adores you and you adore them back. A little bit of an imbalance, but only a smidge. See, the Knight of Cups is about moving forwards and actually taking action. The Page of Cups is just an expression. I'm kind of getting the Page of Cups being more you being the receiving end of this. Again, it could be, I'm getting family member, I am. Maybe someone's trying to reconcile with you. Page of Cups is apologies after all. Okay, let's go into the near future for you, Taurus. Near future. Someone's trying to heal some wounding here. Near future. Okay, yeah, with Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot and the King of Swords. Yeah, somebody's trying to come forward to you with an apology. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck there. She is the mother queen. I think this is an agreement you had with somebody. That things were going to be a certain way and they were going along quite nicely. I don't know, somewhere between there and here something happened. I'm not clarifying, so I can't see. And now someone's going to come forward to try and heal that wound back with you and reconnect. I don't know if this might be your actual parent, could be a mother or a mother figure of some kind to you, or it could be asking you to bring out that instinct within yourself to actually mother and nurture this back to health, whatever it is, should you choose to do so, Taurus. So you might find yourself having to be a little bit more forgiving, maybe more patient with somebody who's coming forward. In the near future, I do see that conversation happening there, the King of Swords and the Chariot, with the intention to move forwards. But then we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me time will tell. Because people can say things to you, Taurus, and here we have Cups. Cups is the expression of emotion. It's not actually action on emotion. For that, we want to see Wands. We want to see Pentacles for that. So the intention is there, but whether or not they actually carry through into reality, as promised here, remains to be seen. The universe is just saying, you know, wait and see on this one. If you want to open up to it, by all means open up to it, but it's going to be on them to actually heal that wound, or on you to really tap into that more nurturing, softer and more forgiving and patient side of yourself, to actually wait for this person to then come through and actually do the thing they say they're going to do. Maybe they didn't do it in the past. So yeah, tricky one there, Taurus, but let's see what the universe has for you. Can I get some universal advice for Taurus, please? I also think maybe you don't see this person coming a little bit with the underworld being there, comes out of nowhere. Okay. Can I please get some universal advice for Taurus? Universal advice for Taurus, please. Universal advice for Taurus. Universal advice for Taurus, please. The Lovers, yeah, someone truly connecting with you. Seven of Stones, which in this deck is healing. Can you see my cards a bit better now? A little bit, yeah, a little bit. And then we've got the Five of Stones in reverse. Five of Stones is loss and lack. Yeah, this person's coming in to heal a wrong that they've done towards you, trying to fix it. For some of you, it is going to come from a feminine figure. Others of you, if it's not from a feminine figure, you have to unlock and tap into your feminine energies to actually keep this open and nurturing and positive, should you wish to do so. Remember, tarot is not taking away your choices, it is just showing you the energy of what is possible. Okay, Taurus, so I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please leave a comment below and give the video a little thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet already. I also have all of the rest of my services for one-to-one and written readings below in the description box, so check those out if you want a bit more of a personalised reading on how this may pan out for you. And with that, Taurus, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Okay, next up we've got Gemini, my precious gems. How are we doing today? Hang on a minute, I need to take a sip of my power juice, my coffee. If you don't like sipping, please mute the video now. So hello, Gemini. Wagwan. Welcome to Esoteric Tarot. I'm going to start your timeless check-in by pulling the Pocket Archetypes deck just to get an overall vibe of the reading, and then we will jump into the tarot to clarify. And don't forget, this is for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, then just pop down to the timestamps below, check another placement. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere. Okay, Pocket Archetypes. What message do we have for Geminis? For our Geminis, please? Oh, that's too many. It's too many, guys. I'm sorry. For Geminis. What have we got for Geminis, please? For Geminis. I like to let these ones just fall out as they will. There we go. Just one today for Gemini. Okay. These cards will not stay in place. There we go. Okay. The Vessel. Very similar to the Ace of Cups, actually. A little bit deeper though. It could be new beginnings, emotional new beginnings. Could literally be something coming in for you. Maybe you're giving birth to a new project, a new idea. Maybe some of you could literally be pregnant. This could be, it's either you as a vessel or a vessel coming in for you. Again, or it could just be a traditional or big old cup of love. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. Okay. Right, can you show me Gemini, please? Can you show me Gemini? Gemini, please. What's going on for our lovely Geminis? Gemini, please. Show me Gemini. Can you show me Gemini? Can you show me Gemini, please? Gemini, please. Recent past, we've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Four of Wands, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working on something. It's going really, really well. And I think things are only just starting to come together with it. It's an effort from you, requiring some degree of skill. There may be a partnership there with the Four of Wands. Some of you are working on it with something else, and then you come together and it's like, aha, light bulb moment. Okay. Ace of Swords. Right, let's go into the present energies, please. I'll go into the present energies for Gemini. The present energies for Gemini, please. Page of Wands. Right, yeah, we're open. Three of Swords. And the King of Swords. King of Swords has been all over the readings today. I think he's been in every single one. The King of Swords is a very, very busy man today. You have a disagreement with whoever this is. You kind of remain open to them though. So whatever this disagreement is, I don't think you've shut down completely and you're marching off and slamming the door behind you and you don't want to speak to them again. No, no, no. There's like a temporary pause over a situation where there's been a disagreement. You're both like not seeing eye to eye on a particular issue. I'm getting work. Could be love, but I'm getting work. Something you've committed to anyway with the Four of Wands there. You were like, yep, I'm on board. And then as things gone on, your ideas are different about the direction this is going. Okay, can I get the near future, please? The near future. The near future, please. The near future. For Gemini. Near future. Okay. Whoa. Six of Cups. Yeah, okay. The bond's not broken. Oh, the Nine of Cups in reverse. And then the Six of Swords. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck there. I think... I have a feeling, Gemini, you might concede this argument just to keep the peace. I just see you just going, oh, do you know what, whatever. Like, I'm not happy with it, but whatever. The connection or whatever it is you're doing with this person or the connection itself means more to you than whatever this little argument is. So you're like, okay, I'll just let it go then. But you're not happy about it. So, in the long term, I don't know how that turns out, but you're basically trying to keep the peace by keeping your mouth shut. You do like, I don't want to fight anymore, just do what you like. It's like sort of that energy. Gemini? Really? Because it seems to be important to you. I mean, if the Nine of Cups was the right way up, I'd be like, yeah, maybe you've just gone, oh, do you know what, actually, maybe you're right, and you're like, let's just call it a day. But no, it still bothers you, even though you concede to whoever this is. Right, can I get some universal advice, please, for Gemini? Remember, this is only like a week, maybe 2 weeks, so maybe this will pop up again. But for now, you're like, I don't want to argue about it. I don't want to. You prefer not. Okay. Oh, fair enough, Gemini. Fair enough. Right, can I get some universal advice for Gemini, please? Universal advice for Gemini? The Two of Bows in reverse. We reverse Gemini, but we take it reversed, you know? Three of Arrows again. I know. Page of Stones. I know it. I knew it. You can't hide these things from me, Gemini. Okay, you believe eventually that was the wrong decision to make. Two of Bows, which is the Two of Wands, is reversed. Going with the new camera, I've got to make sure we're you can see, right? You kind of want to go back on it. You go like, actually, you know, when I said I was okay with that, I'm actually not okay with it at all. Bringing up this Three of Swords situation. Now, I don't think this is more heartbreak as a result of you changing your mind. This is you wanting to discuss this, what caused the heartbreak to begin with. And, you know, it might not be as bad as heartbreak. It might just be you being a bit upset. And then Page of Stones is actually a really quite good outcome. This person's quite open to you disagreeing with them. And you seem to open up in a conversation about finding a workaround that keeps you both happy. I mean, I don't know what we're talking about here. Again, it could be work, it could just be a personal relationship or something. But it actually brings about an actual change because it's stones. Stones means real. Stones is pentacles. Stones is we can do something with this. So I think you both kind of start trying to find a middle ground here and trying to negotiate in some way. How it turns out, ultimately, I don't know. I've not seen that far in the future. But yeah, this whole, let's just sweep it under the rug, I'm not bothered, it bothers you later on down the line, and then you actually talk about it then, and you actually get more of a positive result than I think you realise. Anyway, Gemini, wrong deck. I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that helped. If it did, please leave a comment below or give the video a little thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. All of my readings, personal readings, one-to-one readings are in the description box below if you want to take a bit of a deeper dive into this situation personally for you. And until next time, Gemini, I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care. Right, next up we have Cancer, my cool crabs. How are we doing? I missed you all, guys. I missed all my signs, of course. Welcome to Esoteric Tarot. This is your timeless check-in. Today we're going to start with the pocket archetype step, and then we're going to go into the tarot to clarify. And I set the intention for these readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, just pop to the timestamp below and check another placement. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere. Can you show me Cancer, please? Can you show me Cancer? Can you show me Cancer, please? Can you show me Cancer? Can you show me Cancer, please? We've got the shadow. I'm not surprised, actually. We've got a full moon in your sign in, I believe, in the next couple of days, or if not today. I don't know why I'm getting the 4th. I don't know. It's early on in this month. We are going to have a full moon in your sign, so you guys are going to be very, very affected by this. Your emotions might be all over the place. So some of you being in a bit of a shadow space at the moment makes perfect sense. It's all for a good reason, guys. It's all for a good reason. Trust the universe, okay? Before we jump in, I'm just going to get some coffee. I'll try and sip very, very quietly. But anyway, let's jump in and see what the shadow means for our lovely Cancerian collective, my cool crabs. Please show me the shadow for Cancer. What are you doing? What was that? What was that? Okay. It's that full moon energy in your sign. We're all over the place, guys. Right, Spirit, can we try again, please? All right, Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? Okay, show me Cancer, please. Show me Cancer. Show me Cancer, please. Show me Cancer. Cancer. What's going forward for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know about the shadow? What does Cancer need to know about the shadow? The shadow, please, for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know about the shadow? Oh, there we go. 7 of Swords, straight out the gate. This is your recent past though, guys. 4 of Swords, okay. The 3 of Pentacles. So there's a partnership. You're working with someone on something or connected to another energy to do something. It was going great until it wasn't. You're stressing out about it. You're trying to put on a bit of a brave face though. I don't know if you're like trying to be happy with the way things are going, but you're not. So you've got the effort of not being satisfied with whatever's going on, plus the effort of pretending that you are satisfied, all of it accumulating into this overthinking, being trapped in your mind kind of energy, and it's putting you into shadow energy as well. Okay, can I please see the near future, the present energy, please, for Cancer? The present energy. The present energy. The present energy, please, for Cancer. The 3 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. You want to leave. You want to leave whatever this is. You're not leaving. You just have a feeling that your happiness for everyone involved would be if you distanced yourself from whatever this is. And that's for everyone involved. This is not coming from a selfish place from you. Though you are saying in order to do that, it's going to take a lot of bravery, Knight of Swords, to go after what it is that you truly want. And you think this person would be better if you do that anyway. But to do it is going to require some bravery on your part, whatever it is you're going for. I don't know. Right, can I see the near future for Cancer, please? The near future for Cancer. The near future. Whoa. Okay, Page of Cups came out first, so fair's fair, guys. The Hermit and the Tower. You do it. You do it. One day you just take the plunge. You're like, I'm gone, or you're going after something. Now I'm getting more like family. Maybe I think this might be like expectations of family and friends or something. So I don't see you like wanting to cut off and never see them again. No, you just kind of want to find your own little piece of happiness and peace without them, but you're afraid that if you do that, they'll take it the wrong way and it's going to cause a load of chaos. It kind of does, I'm not going to lie to you, Cancer, but it actually soothes out in the end. Page of Cups. We go from the Tower to the Page of Cups, from a very dynamic, intense energy to a very soft, nice one that's quite open. But in the middle, betwixt them, we have the Hermit, and that's just you chilling by yourself, doing whatever you need to do. You going solo on whatever this is. I mean, it could be you work for a workplace, but you want to go self-employed. And you're afraid of what people will think of you if you did that, you know. You don't want to be mean. You're not doing. It's not personal. It's just you have to go chase what's meant for you in your soul journey. However, it may upset. It's going to upset the status quo. If you're in a romantic connection, It may be you just want a little bit of time to yourself. You've been with them a lot, you know, you love them to bits, but you just want some time to yourself to chill. But they take it as, oh, Cancer doesn't want me anymore. But it gets smoothed over somehow. The Page of Cups is here once you distance yourself. And you feel better as well. You know, and if you're feeling better overall, you're going to be better for everyone who you're in contact with. Some of you may just be leaving a connection outright. And you know it's going to, again, rock your world in a negative way, I guess, at first. But overall, it's for the best. So much more relief. You go from the Nine of Swords to the Page of Cups. Like, oh. So, finally I can breathe, that sort of energy. Okay, let's see what the universe has for you. Can I get some universal advice, please, for Cancer? Some universal advice for Cancer, please. Universal advice for Cancer. Universal advice for Cancer. Ace of Arrows, yeah. You've had this idea for a while. The Eight of Cups in reverse. And the Green Man, the Emperor. Like, this is going to muster a lot of strength for you to do this. Some of you might have done this with this person before, these group of people before, where you tried to branch out, but then they kind of pull you back in, and you're like, okay. But over time, it just makes you more unhappy. And you can't keep the peace for everyone but yourself, Cancer. It's just not going to wash. It's not going to work, you know. Eventually, that tower will come. Then the tower will crumble, and you've got to go do your own things. It's part of your soul journey. But, yeah, it's the right thing to do, and you might go back and forth on it a bit, but eventually you actually find your strength, and you do it, and you take the plunge, and everyone is better off for it in the long run. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If you did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if you liked it. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading where you want to take a deeper dive into this situation, all of my contacts are in the description box below, from written readings to face-to-face Zoom readings as well. And with that, Cancer, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next time, take care. Okay, next up we've got Leo. My lovely Leos are in the house. How we doing, guys? I missed you. Welcome to Esoteric Tarot. Today we're doing your Taurus check-in. We start with the pocket archetypes to get an overall vibe of the reading, and then we're going to jump into the tarot to clarify further. And as usual, I set the intention for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, Leo, then don't worry about it. Just pop to the timestamps below and check another placement. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere. Okay, can you show me Leo, please? Can you? Oh, Leo. Okay, you got 3. I'm going to spoil you today, Leo. I'm going to spoil you. I don't normally do 3, but that was strong. Okay, the messages for you are the Orphan, the Ring, okay, and the Lover. Okay, so this is textbook. You're a solo person. You're connecting with another energy, symbolically, energetically, or in the physical there. Seems to be quite serious because the ring is on the table. Usually indicates serious, but the ring doesn't necessarily always mean the ring. It could be maybe you're in a cyclical kind of relationship as well. Let's see. Okay. Can you please show me the Orphan, the Ring and the Lovers, please? This might also be someone who abandoned or left you in the past. Just saying, with that Orphan card. Okay? You felt like you were abandoned by somebody. Okay, right, let's go in. Let's have a look. Can you show me the recent past for Leo, please? To do with the Orphan, the Ring and the Lovers. In the recent past for Leo, we've got 10 of Swords. There you go. Yeah, someone left you. The Chariot and the King of Cups. Yeah. You felt a lot for this person. You saw a vision with them. You saw moving forwards with them. You saw, you developed quite deeply, quite attached to this person. There's a history there. Okay, this is not someone you met at a bar last week. This has a history. And then it ended suddenly. While it seemed to be going quite well, it just kind of fell on its face. Okay. Can we see the present day energy, please? The present day energy, please. Present day energy, please, for Leo. Present day energy for Leo. I don't know how far away, how long ago this was. This ending could have happened last week. It could have happened yesterday. It could have happened 10 years ago. Okay, I'm not clarifying. I'm just saying. Okay, right. And the current energy, please, for Leo. Current energy for Leo, please. The Hierophant, the 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. Oh, bless you, Leo. You've been doing well without them, but you're still sad about it. It's almost like an air of like, what could have been. This person looks like they're coming marching back in though. They're not finished with you. No, no, no. This is still part of a wider lesson. The Hierophant is on the table. Hierophant's also day-to-day routines. Like day-to-day, on-the-ground stuff. So even if there was an energetic connection, I don't think you've been in contact for a while, but you are now. Or will be soon, should I say. Because the present energy is like anywhere in the next couple of days, right? It could have been a couple of days ago, could be today, could be a couple of days in the future, right? Okay, can I see the near future, please? That's the next week, possibly 2 weeks. Near future, please. The near future. The near future, please. Well, yeah, they're coming in to say something to you. We've got the Ace of Swords. Right, okay. Now, Wands, there they are. And the Ace of Wands. Oh, okay. 3 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck in the hidden energy. This person has something to say to you, Leo. They come rushing in quite quickly. Now, I'm not clarifying, so I've got to give... This could go either way. It's either coming in with passion, which please be mindful of that. Make sure they're not just there because they think Leo looks good and it's been so long. Either way, they are... But I'm not getting that. I'm getting more of a panicked energy. Like, oh my God, I've got to talk to them. That's sort of thing. And that they've had to almost build up the courage to say something. But with it being the Ace of Swords, it's like they want to start a conversation. So I don't think that they're going to come in and lay it all out on the table in one go. They might send you like a little hey, how you doing? Like test the waters first to gauge your mood. And then it will be all the details, all the passion, all the energy. I missed you. What you doing? Can we work on it? That sort of thing comes a little bit later. But they start with a little hey, what's up, Leo? Okay, well, it's up to you if you want to answer that call, Leo. Totally up to you. Okay, right. Can we please get some universal advice for Leo, please? Some universal advice for Leo. Some universal advice for Leo, please. Universal advice for Leo. Universal advice for Leo. Universal advice, please. 10 of Cups. Ace of Arrows. So Ace of Swords again. And then the Hooded Man, which is a Hermit. We've got the Woodward at the bottom of the deck, which is the Chariot. It's about moving forward, it's about moving on. Can we save this? We could have been so happy. As much as you've had the what ifs, I think they've also had the what ifs as well. Now, I'm not saying they're going to come in and be the perfect person overnight. This did not work out for a reason, Leo. So my personal advice with this would be, make sure those issues are fixed. Wait and see. But those of you where you're open to that kind of conversation, the energy is available for you to have it. With the Hooded Man, i.e. the Hermit being on the table, I do believe that this person has done a lot of inner reflection and growing. You as well. So it looks like you were kind of both in a different place from when you last saw each other. So it's worth having that conversation if you're still into it. I know they are. Well, they're the ones opening it, so yeah, of course they are. Anyway, Leah, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below and give the video a little thumbs up if you liked it. And if you want to take a deeper dive on this situation for you, then please check the description box for all of my written readings and my one-to-one Zoom readings as well. And with that, Leo, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Okay, next up we've got Virgo. Hello, my lovely Virgos. How are we doing? Welcome to Esoteric Tarot. It's been a long time. Well, it's been a week and I missed you. Okay. How are my Virgos doing? Today we're doing the timeless check-in, starting with the pocket archetypes, just to jump into the overall vibe of the reading, and then we're going to jump into the tarot to clarify, and then we'll finish off with some advice from the universe. And as usual, if I can clean this all up, I always make a mess when Virgos are here. It's the worst. I'm a Virgo. I should be better at this, right? Anyway. If this reading isn't resonating with you, then just check the timestamps below. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere, guys. Okay, right. What does a Virgo need to know? Virgo. Okay, just one today for Virgo. The river. Okay, some emotions be moving. River is emotion. Well, water's emotions. Rivers mean emotions moving. We've got the destroyer just pop out there and put it back in since we didn't draw it, but it might be a little side note later on if we need it. A little extra confirmation for some of you. The river. the River. Someone wants to move some emotions. You might have been stuck in an emotional place for some time. That's going to move. Okay, right. Can we please see the River for Virgo? Some emotional activity. And we're coming up to the full moon in Cancer. So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. What's the River? The River for Virgo, please. Doesn't want to shuffle anymore. Okie doke. Right, the River for Virgo, please. The River for Virgo. The River for Virgo, please. The River. Oop. King of Cups. Right, okay. The Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Someone, or it could be you offering this to yourself, someone or something is almost like offering you a chance for emotional depth and happiness. As in the recent past. Now that could have been yesterday, it could have been 2 weeks ago, it could have been 2 years ago, I don't know. I'm getting this more from yourself. It's like you have come to some emotional kind of equilibrium here. The Nine of Cups is your own emotional management, right? And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So if this is directed to someone else, it's almost like you're now in an emotionally steady enough position to receive it and it actually become real. Either you or them. I'm not clarifying, so I don't know which one. Okay, right. Let's look into the present energy. The present energy, please, for Virgo. The present energy. The present energy, please. The present energy. Present energy, please, for Virgo. The Sun. Well, there we go. Death. And the Devil. Well, that took a turn, Virgo. Right, okay. Who is this person? There's definitely another person. There's an attachment there. This has a shady history, Virgo. Whoever this is. I think you got over something. That's your Nine of Cups. And you were like, okay, do you know what? I actually feel emotionally okay after that roller coaster. And whoever this is coming in with another roller coaster, but I don't think they intend to. I think they've actually done a lot of growth because it's King of Cups. And with the Devil and Death, you associate them with being a toxic attachment, but there has been change and transformation with Death. And then the Sun, happiest card in the deck. They're promising to be different. They're promising change. They're promising things won't be the same as they once were. And I think you are in the position to choose here if you want to take this pentacle from them and say, yeah, let's go, let's give it a try. Yeah, okay. In the near future, please, for Virgo, please. In the near future. The near future. I mean, it doesn't have to be like, you know, a romantic situation. It could be a friend, it could be a family member. I'm not clarifying, so it's hard to tell. Right, can we go into the near future, please? We've got the moon. Oh, we've got the sun and the moon. Right, okay. Also, we talked about that Cancer new moon. It's in the next couple of days. That person might appear around then if they haven't appeared already. The Fool, yeah, for a new beginning, yeah. And then the Three of Wands, it's like open energy. Like, is there a chance to have this new beginning? The only thing is, I don't think you trust them because you're reflecting the moon back to that proposal. Like, I don't know. Because you kind of healed yourself really nice and lovely over here, Virgo. It's like, what are they going to do? What do they really want? That sort of thing. You've got the sun and the moon, though. In some ways, that's a very balanced energy. Anyway, let's get some universal advice for Virgos, please. I think they need it. This one's tricky. Right, can I get some universal advice for Virgos, please? Universal advice for Virgos. So that was the movement. They want movement, and I think maybe you got stuck in a place with them, and now they're like, let's move forwards, and you're like, I don't know. Right, okay. Okay, so universal advice for Virgos, please. Universal advice for Virgo. Universal advice for Virgo. I think you also see clearly the bad habits, but they keep insisting that they've changed. So the Nine of Stones, which is the Nine of Pentacles, that's the traditional solo person's card, someone doing well for themselves. And Nine of Cups, okay, we've got Nine of Cups again, and then the Ten of Cups. Ten of Arrows, which is Ten of Swords. The ending is at the bottom of the deck in the hidden energy. So yeah, this is someone that you had something with. It's now over, but they're coming back around. Very similar to what the reading I just had for Leo. Totally different cards. Similar vibe though. So if you've got any strong Leo placements, go and check that one out as well. Yeah. You just want to protect what you've built so far for yourself. You're just worried about being dragged down to whatever place they took you there with that devil energy. However, the universe is saying there is a possibility that this could actually turn out really well. Again, we've got the death card on the table. There is a change has occurred in this dynamic, whether it be you or them. So it's not going to all pan out as it did before because neither of you are the same people in a way. Again, I don't know how long ago this was. If it was 24 hours ago, probably not much has changed. If it was a year ago, maybe quite a bit have changed. But you are coming in looking solid, emotionally stable, financially stable, or at least you've got stability around you in some form. So protect that, but this is a chance for you to go from 9 of Cups to 10 of Cups, if you want to take that chance. Anyway, Virgo, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please leave a comment below and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if you liked it. And if you want a personal one-to-one deeper dive into this situation, check out the description box for my one-to-one readings. I do both written readings and one-to-one Zoom readings as well, so we can suit every budget and you can get your answers. And with that, Virgo, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Rightio, next up we've got Libra. Hello my lovely Libras, how are we doing? Welcome to Esoteric Tarot and your timeless check-in. Today we are pulling the Pocket Archetypes deck just to get an overall vibe of the reading, and then we'll jump into the tarot to clarify. And don't forget, I set the intention for these readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you Libra, just pop to the timestamps below and check another placement. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere. Okay, well no, that was too quick. I didn't even ask the question. Universe, what message do we have for Libra? Okay, right. No, okay. Do you know what? I gave Leo 3. I'm going to treat you all the same. I'm going to give my Libras 3 as well. Okay, so you got the Poet, right? We got the Apocalypsis, and we got the Riddle. This seems it's got very snake oil salesman-y vibes to it. There's someone around you that's very good with their words, but I don't know if their intentions are the best. But we'll see. Okay, let's go into the tarot. Okay. What does the Poet, Apocalypsis and the Riddle have for Libra, please? We've got the Poet, Apocalypsis and the Riddle for Libra. Show me Libra. Show me Libra, please. What does Libra need to know about this? What does Libra need to know about this? We've got the 7 of Cups, we've got the Page of Swords, and we've got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, words, baby. Yeah, someone talks the talk very well. However, you're suspicious of them, and I think they're actually offering you a choice, and you don't really know how you feel about it. You don't really know what to do. You don't really know what's real. You don't know what's true. You don't know, because the 7 of Cups is very much like about illusions. We've got the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. It's a small communication. It's a small communication. But it's not as it appears. And you know that though. Okay, can I get into the current energies for Libra, please? The current energies for Libra. Because your guard's up. Current energies for Libra, please. The 10 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Interesting, Libra. Okay. Right. So you Libra are looking fabulous, by the way. Congratulations. So then this is someone close to home, someone you know well, but you're like, I'm manifesting my best, and if you're not going to give me my best, then don't bother. You can make it in other places. So whoever this is, you don't know whether or not to keep them in your inner circle or lock them out. Because what they say and what they do don't match, and it confuses you, and you don't want those energies around you at the minute, and I'm not telling you that, that's what you're telling me. You have the Queen of Wands nestled into between the 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. This is material stability, this is emotional stability, and the Queen of Wands attracts in what she wants, so she's attracting things in that are only stable and in both of those terms. But there's someone else on the outside of this that is, I think they're connected to you in a circle, but you don't really trust them. Or they're saying things and their behaviours are not making sense, and you're questioning if they're lying to you. Alright, let's go into the near future, please. The near future. The near future for Libra. The near future. Justice, yeah. 9 of Wands and the 7 of Swords, yeah. Yeah, you know, you're like, this person's... You sort it out though, and you're very fair about it. Justice. You keep them out. You keep them at arm's length. No, thank you. Don't want it. I've already learnt this. I've been down this road. I've worn this t-shirt. I've worn it out, guys. I've worn it out. That's what you're saying. You're not going to let in any more deception. Now, I think you're still open to this person, i.e., if they turned around one day and actually showed up doing the things they said they would do, you'd be like, yeah, for that's fine. But at the moment, this person ain't vibing with you. And you're like, no, the right thing to do at this time for you, and we've got 3 of Swords, bottom of the deck there, and hidden energy. I think this person, you've tangoed with this person before. And you're like, I know this. If not this exact person, this situation. And you're not interested in anything that derails you from stability. And this seems like a derailing kind of energy circling around your little island of peace that you're trying to build for yourself. And you're like, no, stay out. But come back if you want to do things correctly. That's just there. Until that time, stay out. Right, do we have any universal advice for Libra? Not that you need it, Libra. I mean, you look like you know what you're doing, and it's coming from an authentic place because that's your power card right there. Just okay. Can we please get some universal advice for Libra? Universal advice for Libra. Queen of Vessels. Yeah, you know what you want. King of Stones, you know what you need. And the 4 of Vessels, which is basically ignoring them. Good on you, Libra, good on you. Yeah, you're like, nah, I'm good. I don't need this in my life. I've got love for myself, I've got love for people important to me. I'm feeling super stable, I'm feeling materially abundant, I'm just feeling really steady. Stay out until you can come and contribute to this. Keep away. Okay, with that, Libra, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. And thank you so much for joining me here at Esoteric Tarot. If you want to take a deeper dive into this situation in a one-to-one reading, or even just ask me a question, guys, I've got lots of options down in the description box if you want a little bit more of a personalised take on the situation. And with that, Libra, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next time, take care. Hi Scorpio, and welcome to Esoteric Tarot. Today we're doing your timeless check-in using the Pocket Archetypes deck, just to get an overall vibe of your reading, and then we'll go into the tarot just to get the details and clarify a little bit further. And don't forget, this is for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, Scorpio, don't worry about it. Just pop to the timestamp below and check another placement. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere. And I'm sorry, that was too many, my honeys. So let's get some messages for Scorpio, please. Okay, you've got 2. Right, let's have a look. See what's coming in for our lovely Scorpios. You've got the Bridge and the Siren. Okay, so you might be being the Siren. You might be feeling called towards someone else. I think it's someone that you're drawn to, male or female. And you're building a bridge towards them, or maybe healing something with them. We'll see. We'll jump into the clarifiers, see what that's all about. Okay, what is the Bridge and the Siren, please, for Scorpio? The Bridge and the Siren for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know about the Bridge and the Siren? Likewise, it might be someone building a bridge towards you, or you're building a bridge towards them. I'm not clarifying on these readings, so it's hard to tell which way the energy is flowing, but something's coming together, Scorpio. Let's see what it is. Okay, what does Scorpio need to know about the Bridge and the Siren, please? The Bridge and the Siren. The Bridge and the Siren, please. The 3 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords and the Tower. Yeah, you're fixing something. So something came apart, tower moment, everything crumbled. Someone's rushing in to kind of rebuild and save it. The 3 of Pentacles is about cooperation, and particularly cooperative building projects. They're literally building something there. And then we've got the Knight of Swords. I don't know if someone had to step up and be brave to rush towards this, or they just rushed in quickly, and there's some degree of kind of urgency about this. So let's see what's going on in the present moment So it's like someone swooping in to come and save the day. Okay, right, let's have a look. So it might be the person who you had this tower moment with, or it might be somebody else, could be somebody new coming in, help putting the pieces back together. It doesn't have to be romance, it could be friendship, could be family. I am getting it's more so the people involved, like someone going, hey ho, we made a mess here, let's clean it up. Okay, let's go to the present moment, please, for Scorpio. Death. Oh, there you are, your power card there. The Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this is between the two of you here. Two of Pentacles. It's like your unsteady connection, but a connection nonetheless. There's bits of communication between the two of you. You may be in like small talking stages about kind of how you can do things differently, so that you don't end up with another tower moment. I do think that the death in the sense of transformation is really the topic of the day. But the Page of Swords is more like there's a guardedness here. So one of you wants to rush in and be like, yep, okay, let's do this. The other one's like, is this going to work out? Is the tower going to fall again? Has this changed enough? Has this transformed enough? Death being in the current energy means that transformation is still unfolding. So it's like remains to be seen. But one of you is more reserved about it than the other. I don't know which one. So it could be you, it could be them. Okay, let's go into the near future. The near future, please, for Scorpio. The near future. The Lovers. Yeah, yeah, there we go. That's the confirmation we needed, Scorpio. Right. And you got the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. Learning from the mistakes here. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck there. There was some kind of conflict. I think the worst of the conflict is over. I think now we're basically in repair talks. Both of you, or at least one of you, just wants what's best for everybody, and they want solid foundations based on care and mutual respect. That's Queen of Pentacles. The Hierophant is about learning lessons. It's about karmic lessons and also karmic ties, and with the Lovers. Yeah, I mean, this has the potential to work out and build a better tower than the one that fell. So this may have ended up being a blessing in disguise for you, Scorpio, whatever's going on here. It looks like you're rebuilding from lessons learned on both sides, with that coming up from the Lovers there. But I say, in the present moment, one of you is a little bit more reserved than the other in actually going into that endeavour. But I think over time, it's almost like trust rebuilding or something like that. Okay, right. Can I get some universal advice for Scorpios, please? Universal advice for Scorpios. And if it's you wanting to do the rebuilding here, you're coming from an authentic place because the Death card is here. The change is very authentic from you, from yourself, from your higher self. If you are not the one doing the rebuilding, they do or say something where it kind of like puts you a little bit more at ease. Makes you a little bit more trusting, so eventually you do end up in that Queen of Pentacles energy. And the Queen of Pentacles only invests in things if she knows it's going to be a good investment, right? Okay, can I get some universal advice, please, for Scorpio? Universal advice, I just saw that at the bottom of the deck as well. Two of Swords. The Green Woman, that's the Empress, which is nice. I always see the Queen of Pentacles being a bit of a precursor to the Empress, along with the Nine of Pentacles. And then the Journey Death card there again, you. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I think for both sides, the transformation has been deep and is honest at the very least. But the Two of Swords is someone still has to make a decision about this, like, are they all in? Are they all in? The Empress, again, is about new beginnings. Okay, building something new. With it being with the Journey here, it's called the Journey, but in this deck it is actually death. It's just framed a little bit differently, like death as a journey, which is actually very fitting to this situation here. I think this is going to be an ongoing process for you and whoever it is that you're attached to of rebuilding up this tower. This is not going to be resolved overnight. This will be ongoing, but it looks like, you know, those foundation stones are being set correctly at least, so it's a good start. Anyway, Scorpio, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below and give the video a little thumbs up if you liked it. And if you want to take a deeper dive into this situation, then please check the description box for all my one-to-one personal readings options. I do written readings and I also do one-to-one readings live. So yeah, check those out. And with that, Scorpio, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next one, take care. Okay, next up we've got Saggy. Hello my Saggies, how are you doing? Welcome to Esoteric Tarot. Good to see you guys. I am doing the timeless check-in as a one-off here. Not one off. I mean, we will do them again, but it's Friday. You know, it's not our usual check-in day, but it is the 2nd of January. So happy New Year. Anyway, Saggies, we're starting with the pocket archetypes here, just to get an overall vibe of the reading, and then we will jump into the tarot to clarify. Okay, so can you please show me Saggy? What message for Saggies? I didn't take those other ones that fell in my head because I hadn't asked, you know, a bit early. So let's give Spirit a minute. Okay, any messages for Saggy, please? That's too many, Spirit. That's too many. I'm sorry, guys. All right, a couple of messages for Saggy. What's the overall energy, please? The overall energy. One more shuffle. One more shuffle, please. One more shuffle. Okay. We've got the Queen. Nice. Right, the Queen, there's not genders here, that's just an energy. The Queen is about speaking inner truth, inner empowerment, self-care, self-love, and all that jazz. So let's jump in and see what you need to know about the Queen. It's about your own authority and the ability to manifest your own life. Okay, can you see the Queen, please? The Queen, what does Sag need to know about the Queen? What does the Sag need to know about the Queen? That'll either be you, Sag, or it may be somebody you're attached to. Okay, can we get the Queen, please? What does Sag need to know about the Queen? What does Sag need to know about the Queen? The Queen, please, for Sagittarius. Okay, in the recent past, we've got Judgment, 5 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. You had to put your foot down. That's what it is. I think this is you. Again, male or female, it's about claiming an authority coming from within, and inner truth has been spoken. So you were getting along with some other people, or it could be one other person, but I'm getting a group. And then it just kind of started getting a bit chaotic. You know, I'm not saying bad. I think that everyone was trying to do their bit, but no one was really singing from the same hymn sheet here, so it's just turning into a little bit of a mess. And I see you having to kind of intervene here, make some kind of judgment call over the situation, because you realise whatever was going on between you and these other energies, it couldn't continue that way. It couldn't be sustained in the energy it was. Again, it could be one person or it could be several. Okay, let's go into the present energy. I'm not clarifying because this is the check-in, so I don't know, but whoever this is, you were like, okay, this can't continue like this. We need to make a decision on how to move forwards. Okay, can I please get the present energy, please, for Sag? The Page of Wands, the 9 of Cups, yeah, the 2 of Pentacles, yeah, it just became unstable wherever this is. It still is a little bit. However, at the moment, I mean, you're looking fire there, Sag. Very emotionally stable, feeling in a good place. You feel like you kind of got your way a little bit here. You know, you're the one here with the Page of Wands. You're holding that last wand. You kind of won out on the fight there. You're quite satisfied with the way things have turned out. But not just for you, though, Sag. This is not a selfish energy at all. This is very much like, okay, peace has been restored in the kingdom, and now we can move forwards. Okay, not too fast, definitely not too slow. You just opened up a new avenue, a new way of doing things, and it seems to be being received quite well. Okay, right, can we look into the near future, please? The near future for Sag. I'm getting family or work with this more than anything else. I'm not dismissing partnerships at all, but it seems more of a work or family situation for you. Whoa, did you see that one? The Devil, there we go. There's always one, isn't there? Right, okay. We got the Devil. The Knight of Wands, okay, and the 7 of Cups. Well, there doesn't remain peace in the kingdom for very long, Sag. I'm sorry. I think the majority of people around you believe that you've made the right choice with whatever it is you decided to do over here, and you feel really good about it as well. Or however, I think we have a defector among us. Somebody isn't quite clear about what it is you mean and what it is that you want, and it's leading to frustration on both sides, either from them and from you. There's something being misunderstood. And it's actually leading to a partnership not really working as well as it could do, not working to its full potential. That's the Devil there. I'm getting kind of like maybe petty arguments, sly remarks, passive aggression, not full-on argument. The 7 of Cups is really softening the energy, but this energy, I mean, the Knight of Wands with the Devil, it's very much, you know, but it's softened by the 7 of Cups, because the 7 of Cups is illusions. So someone just passing little remarks. I'm getting more passive aggression coming from someone else. I mean, it could be you, Sag, and I don't mean to call you out, but there's somebody in your midst that's not quite satisfied with the judgment call that you made back here over a situation. They're like pretending to be. And on the surface, they look like they're cooperating with you, but deep down, it's coming from confusion and misalignment. I don't think anyone here is being intentionally malicious. I think you've got you and maybe the other person thinking they know what's best. And there's just a bit of a disagreement, a little bit of a clash coming in for you over that. I'm not seeing it as being huge. It's just going to be like a little, like, something like that. Anyway. Okay, do we have any advice, please, for Sagittarius? Advice from the universe for Sagittarius, please. Advice from the universe for Sag. Advice from the universe for Sag. Whoop, okay, that was a weird shuffle, Sag. Okay, right. Advice from the universe for Saggy, please. Advice from the universe for Sagittarius. Advice from the universe for Saggy. Seven of Cups again. Something about this Seven of Cups. The Ace of Bows, the Ace of Wands. There's lots of Wands and Cups energy together. And that's kind of like, get your claws out a little bit. And then we've got the Page of Stones, which is a relief. I think both of you acknowledge that you need each other to work together, and there's a mutual kind of respect there, and there is an openness to do things differently on both parts. However, at the present moment and overall, it's your vision for what's right, or at least the future, that's not matching up, and it's causing friction there. That's not going to last forever. We've got the Ace of Wands. There's actually an opportunity in this, the universe is saying, somewhere, if you dig a little bit deeper, and also there's choices. Like, there is more than one way to crack an egg, as they say. And I think you've got your way of cracking an egg. They've got their way of cracking an egg. There might be a third way of cracking an egg that you need to explore and you can both agree on. It's like finding that middle road. The Seven of Vessels is also mourning in this one. When it comes to universal advice, mourning is kind of also letting something go. So obviously, once we choose one path, it means we're letting go of several other paths as well. If that resonates with you. But there is, the bubble on this is going to burst at some point. But when it does, it actually reveals, you know, a very practical learning experience with the Page of Stones, which is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles learns. The Page of Pentacles observes. The Page of Pentacles is open to trying things in a different way. Okay, Sag, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. And if you want to explore this situation further on a one-to-one basis, I do both written readings and one-to-one readings, all the details of which are in the description box below. And with that, Sag, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Okay, next we got our Capricorns, our happy Cappies. Happy birthday, guys. And I've not wished you happy birthday yet. I think I did just before Christmas, because I think we're just going into Cappy season, so I wish both you and Sag happy birthday. But this birthday is all yours, my happy Cappies. Anyway, welcome to your timeless check-in. Today we are using the pocket archetypes, just getting an overall vibe of your reading, see what you don't see coming. And then we're going to go into the tarot, get a little bit more detail. Remember, I don't clarify on the check-ins. This is just like a flyby reading for you. And don't forget that I set the intention for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if it's not resonating with your Cappy, don't worry about it. Just pop to the timestamps below, check another placement. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere. Okay, can you please show me Capricorn, please? Show me Cappy. What does Cappy need to know? What does Cappy see coming? Apparently you're going to be very busy, Cappy. Four's too much. I've stretched it with Leo and Libra. They got 3. I'll allow up to 3. Four's a little bit too much. Okay, a couple more shuffles, please, for Cappy. Let's see what comes out. Capricorn. A couple of shuffles for Capricorn, please. Okay, right, let's see what's going on. The Nectar. Oh, something sweet this way comes, Cappy. Look at that. Well, it's your birthday, so it better be a nice reading. I'll ask the universe nicely. Okay. Going to get the nectar, please. Something sweet, something tasty, something wonderful for our lovely Cappies on their birthday month. Good. Okay. What does Capricorn need to know about the nectar? The nectar for Capricorn. I'm getting a sense that this is something you might have invested in a while ago, Capricorn, and it's like paying off now. Not necessarily, but I'm just getting that vibe. Okay, can I please get the nectar? See what that means for Cappy, please. What does Cappy need to know about the nectar? Starting with the recent past, please. Starting with the recent past. The Star. Okay, yeah, it is something that you were shooting for. Okay, Two of Cups. Hello. And the Emperor. Ooh, something really stable, something really nice, grounded, but also a bit mystical. It's a connection with another person. So while it's very practical, there's also a dreamlike element to it. So maybe you're planning of the future, maybe you're dreaming big with whoever this is, or you had a big plan that you wanted to do together, or they themselves were the plan, you know, getting it together finally. Someone that you've known a while, or at least someone that brings out the best in you and the best in them. You almost admire this person. They make you feel good, Cappy. Nice. Okay, can I go into the present moment, please, for Capricorn? The present moment, please, for Cappy. The present moment for Capricorn. The Five of Swords. Oh, ouch. Okay. Temperance and the Queen of Wands. Why are you arguing? Something's gone awry. It's something that's happening over time. It's like you keep arguing over the same thing. So it's like you've got a shared vision, but exactly how you're going to manifest it, I don't think you're on the same page. I'm not saying this is a massive deal. I can see the connection itself is much stronger than this issue. But there's something on which you want to do. Like, say, you know, you both want to live in your dream is to live in a big house, and you want to live, you know, at number 10, and they wanted to move in at number 20. It's something like that. It's like, right, yeah, we're on board, we're doing this together, we're good, but there's like a little niggle where you're not seeing eye to eye. Or you want to open a business and they want to open a bakery and you want to open a sweet shop. So it's like a difference, but the difference isn't miles. Like, you want to open a bank and they want to open a zoo. It's still on the same path. It's just a slight difference where you can't quite agree on it. Okay, can we see the near future then, please? The near future. The near future, please. Yeah, this could just be a business partner with the Emperor being here, to be honest. Doesn't have to be love. A lot of you, this is a business partner or something like that. Okay, can I get the near future, please, for Cappy? The near future. The Judgment. Yeah, you're going to make a decision on something. The Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Oh. Whoa, Cappy. You just kind of go, all right then, Sodja, I'm off. That took a turn, Capricorn. You end up doing something just for yourself. You're like, no, I know what's good for me. You're sad about it, but you're like, this is necessary though. And it's a big decision because it comes under judgment. It's a big one, do you know what, right? Because it's your birthday, I'm giving you an extra card, I am. I want to know what that judgment's all about. I'm going to clarify. I don't normally clarify, but I can't leave you like that. And it's your birthday. So I'm going to allow it. Okay. Just what's that judgment, please? What's that? It's with you drastically cutting off from this person, but you like. I know it's necessary. It makes you sad, but you like it makes financial sense or more sense to reach your goal. Okay, can I get the judgment card, please? Yeah. Yeah, you got Nine of Wands, justice in the world. So if any of you are planning a joint venture with this person, it's this little niggle, at least what appeared as a niggle, and how you're actually going to go about doing it. Eventually gets so big, you're like, okay, well then this isn't going to work out for me, and off you trot. Seems to be for the better though. I'm not seeing anything negative happen from that, or that you're sad to have to do it. It's a difficult decision for you. But yeah, with justice, that's the right thing to do. The Nine of Wands and the World, it's kind of like, yeah, it's closing out a cycle here with this person. Okay, can we get some advice for Cappies, please? Can I get some advice for Capricorns? Some advice for Capricorns, please. Some advice for Cappies. Some advice for Cappies. Advice for Capricorn. Yeah, the Eight of Wands, Lovers in reverse, and the Four of Arrows. Yeah. The universe is like, yeah, you got to go do this by yourself, whatever it is. This is in terms of whatever this is, whether it be work or family, whatever it's referring to. It's for you a solo venture. Yeah. Eight of Bows, Eight of Wands is just universal energy. Lovers in reverse, it speaks for itself. And Four of Arrows is then you're then aligned. And it's coming up Nine of Pentacles, which is like sweet, sweet money, baby, if it's a business venture. But emotionally it hurts you to do it, but in terms of your material stability, it's the right move for you. Anyway, Cappy, I'm going to have to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below and give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. And if you want to explore this situation a bit further in a one-to-one reading, please check the description box for all of my links. And with that, Cappy, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next one, take care. Okay, next up we've got Aquarius. Hello Aquarius, we're almost in your season, guys. How are we doing? How are we feeling? I hope we're feeling good. Today we're doing the timeless check-in, and I'm going to start with the Pocket Archetypes deck just to get an overall vibe of the reading, and then we will go into the tarot to get the details. And as usual, I set the intention for this reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, then just pop to the timestamps below, check another placement. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere. Okay, you got two, Aquarius. We've got the Judge and the Animal. Sorry, I've got a bit of, because it's dark, my lights are kind of blurring these. Yeah, we've got the Judge there, and we've got, is that the Judge and the Animal? Okay, quite dark cards combined. It's like you're having to, it's like an element of a lot of self-control. There's things you want to do, but you're like, I daren't do it. Because you don't know what will happen if you do. Now that could be in relation to fun, something you really want to do but you're a bit scared. It could be like something you want to say to someone but you don't want to fall out with them or come across as rude or something like that. Anyway, let's go to the tarot and see exactly what that's about. Can I see the Judge and the Animal for Aquarius, please? The Judge and the Animal. Sorry, Aquarius, I've got one hair. It just keeps tickling my nose. I cannot concentrate. There we go. Okay, the Judge and the Animal, please. The Judge and the Animal for Aquarius. The Judge and the Animal, please, for Aquarius. The Knight of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. This is a recent pass. And the Nine of Cups. Okay, you've been looking good. You're looking fly, Aquarius. I like it. Something you want, caught your eye and you're going for it. Something creative, something you're passionate about. Could be a person, it could be a project, could be something financial, like a job, with it being the Ace of Pentacles, but you're feeling really good about it. You're like, yeah, this is for me, this is mine. Okay, right. Can I please get the present moment, please, for Aquarius? The present moment. The present moment for Aquarius, please. The present moment. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers. Hello. Again, it doesn't need to be an actual person. This could be like a job. Dream jobs can come up as lovers. Also, you're choosing something. I'm getting that more than anything else. Yeah, and the Chariot. Yeah, you're on it. It's going to take time and investment. Yeah, that's the Animal energy. You're very passionate about it. With the Judge, it's like you're channeling a passionate energy in a very sensible way. You're weighing things up, the Seven of Pentacles, the pros and cons, how much time this is going to take from you, what it's going to entail, how much effort you can give to it, is it realistic, because whatever it is you want it to work. The Lovers, yeah, just feel so aligned. Could be a person. I'm getting more choice. Now you're choosing to do this because it's very aligned to you. And the Chariot, you're just like, I'm on it. Okay. So you're trying to have to like almost contain your happiness and excitement because you don't want to appear like too enthusiastic, right? You're trying to keep it cool, Aquarius. Trying to keep it cool. Okay, right, and that works in business as well. Sometimes, when people start new businesses, they will overestimate how successful it will be because they're super excited about it. You also want this to be realistic as well. So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, can I get the near future, please, for Aquarius? The near future for Aquarius, please. The Hanged Man, good. The Five of Wands, thought we'd see you. And the Four of Cups. There's someone else who's like not too happy about this. Three of Swords underneath the deck. You're kind of ignoring that though. I don't know if you're switching out something for something else. I mean, if that is lover situation, like literally with one person and you leave them for someone else. No judgment here, Aquarius, at all. I feel like I can just see you trying to make space for this new thing in some way. You're not rushing it, which is great, even though I think you really want to. Yeah, it's energy of dampening down your enthusiasm a little bit on purpose so that this doesn't get out of hand. There are other energies here with you, alongside you while you do this, but I think you're the key driving force of whatever this is, not them. You just don't want any problems, you don't want any issues, you don't want anyone to spoil it. So you're like holding your cards to your chest a little bit with this one, Aquarius. Okay. Right, can I please get that might be who the judge is. Someone might be judging you for your choice of partner, your choice of job, your choice of something. So you just kind of keeping it on the down low, right? Or you might just be perceiving that they'll judge you, with the hangman being here as well. I mean, I got that when I started this channel. I thought, what will the people say? I mean, obviously, I've done tarot for years, but there's also plenty of people who don't know I do tarot. Well, they do now. Right, okay. Let me get some universal advice for you. Universal advice, Aquarius. Yeah, universal advice. Universal advice, please. Universal advice. Super aligned to you though, whatever it is. Keep going, Aquarius. Universal advice. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Now, the 8 of Cups in traditional tarot means emotional distance, but not quite in this one. It's actually rebirth. You actually feel renewed and refreshed as a result of whatever this is. Then we've got the three of Wands. That's opening up your horizons, and you've got the 4 of Cups again. So there's other voices around you, and you're trying to not allow them too much influence in what it is you're doing. So whatever you're doing here is for you. So whether it's you got the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck now, which is happiness, fulfillment, joy with others. So if it's a person you're connecting to, it's a relationship you're taking slowly and you're not really talking to friends and family about it that much. If it's a business venture, same thing. But you're super excited about it, you're super happy about it, it's super aligned to you, and it seems to be choosing you back energetically, whatever it is. So crack on, Aquarius. Right, I'm going to have to leave the reading there for you guys. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if you liked it. If you'd like to explore the situation further, please check the details below in the description box for my personal one-to-one readings and my written readings as well. That was a mouthful. And until the next time, Aquarius, take care. Hello Pisces, my beautiful Pisces people, how are we doing? Welcome to your timeless check-in. Today I am using the Pocket Archetypes deck, just to get an overall vibe of your reading, and then we will dive into the tarot to get the details. And as usual, I set the intention for this reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, Pisces, then don't worry about it. Just check the timestamp below and check another placement. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere. Okay, what messages do we have for Pisces, please? For Pisces, ooh, what you got here? The Poet. Sweet, sweet honeyed words. Okay, the Poet. Either you are the poet, or someone else is the poet. The poet just means being good with words, good with communication, creative, expressive, emotional, which is wonderful. I hope. So I say that because poetry can also be a bit of an illusionary energy as well. So we shall see. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay, can we get the Poet, please, for Pisces? The Poet for Pisces, please. The Poet for Pisces. The Poet for Pisces, please. The Poet for Pisces. The Poet, please. Okay, the Poet for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about the Poet? What does Pisces need to know about the Poet? What does Pisces need to know about the Poet? 4 of Cups. It's in the recent past, sorry. The Knight of Swords and the 3 of Wands. So something, or at least there's an energy moving towards you and you're ignoring it. I think it's trying to talk to you. There might be someone texting you or something and you're just ignoring them. Yeah. It's approaching from a distance, it's moving in towards you, it's getting faster as it comes. I mean, again, an energy doesn't have to be a person, it can also be just a situation. But you're like missing it, you're like, no thank you. Your head's totally in a different place. Wow, okay. What have we got here then? This is present energy, we've got the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Cups. Oh, Lord, okay. So we've got the King and Queen of Cups, this is an energetic match to you. Wheel of Fortune, karmic. This is some kind of karmic connection, some kind of divinely timed thing. The Ace of Swords has come in as well. They've got something to say. That makes sense with the poet there. All right. I need to go straight into the near future. I will come back to that because that is quite a pairing there in the present energy. And please bear in mind, Pisces, it's also your King and Queen as well, so super aligned to you. And also time, something an element of time. Wheel of Fortune is time as well. Be in the right time, right place, right person, right plan, that sort of thing. I was going to say something else, it's gone out of my head, but I will come back to it. Oh, that was it. I will come back to this in a moment. Let me just see what the near future is. Right, can I see the near future energy, please, for Pisces? The near future energy for Pisces, please. Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords. What? Five of Cups, bottom of the deck. This is... you know this person. I think you know this person already. You may have not seen them for a year or more. The Wheel of Fortune is normally a year. They're kind of attracted in by you. If you don't know this person, it's definitely about a karmic timing and tie. It's like, because you show me mentally you've moved on, but I don't think you have because you're still here. I'm not buying it. We've got the Seven of Swords. I think you've been telling yourself that. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I need this person. But it's deceptive. There's still a lot of attraction and pull between the two of you, Queen of Wands. Lots of desire, lots of potential. But part of you, Pisces, is like, no, I'm not into it. Right, I'm not buying it. Seven of Swords is here. Just doesn't seem... Poet. They're going to say something to you that might surprise you there, Pisces. I mean, very rarely do we get this combo. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, very impressive. In terms of energy, you have a history with this person for sure. You must have, if not this lifetime or other lifetimes. Yeah, definitely. They're coming in towards you rather than you going towards them. Then when they arrive, you're like, nah, I'm over this. But the Queen of Wands gives you away, Pisces. She's into it. He, she, we're not reading it. It's just energies here, not genders, okay? Right, they say something to you that piques your interest. For sure. Okay. Can I get some universal advice for Pisces, please? Universal advice for Pisces. Universal advice for Pisces, please. Universal advice for Pisces. Universal advice for Pisces, please. Universal advice for Pisces. The journey. Change. Is death. You know, it means change in this deck. The Seven of Swords is Seven of Swords again. And the Queen of Swords, you need to talk. They're going to want to talk to you. It's also about you basically sitting with yourself a little bit and actually really asking yourself how you feel about this person. The journey is transformation. Either they've been on a transformative journey or they're about to take you on one. Very interesting. This person is coming in for reasons that I don't think you seem. They're not as they seem. Or for reasons you don't really realise. You will soon though, the Queen of Swords on the table, so the truth will reveal itself shortly. Anyway, Pisces, I'm going to have to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helps. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if you liked it. And if you're interested in taking a deeper dive in this situation, Pisces, please check the description box below for my personal readings. I do written readings, but then I also do live readings as well. And with that, Pisces, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next one, take care. Okay, collective, we're back in the house. How are we doing? Are we still recording? Are we still looking fly? We are. We are. We are still live in colour. Well, we're always in colour, but you know. Video quality's improved. I'm enjoying being able to see the cards a bit more. It's really, really nice. I mean, I haven't seen the finished result yet. I will in editing. So hopefully it stays as crisp as it appears over here. Yeah. And it's just lovely to be back for 2026. I missed all of you so much. And we will be resuming the regular readings next week as usual. And as usual, thank you for trusting me with your energies and being here in the Zen Den with me today. So let's just all close off the reading with some final advice. And we've got the Creator. Perfect. And I feel like using a different deck for this. We're going to go with the Wandering Eye. Can we just pull some cards for the collective just to close off the reading? And thank you as usual, Spirit, Guides, the Universe, for all of your wonderful messages today. We find them very helpful and very, very appreciative of them. Okay, can we just pull some cards on the Creator? What does the collective need to know about the Creator? Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. I didn't show you the cards. There we go. That's a really beautiful card as well. See, now it's a trade-off between the screen and the light. I'm going to make some more changes, guys. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to get to your readings as quickly as possible. Okay, for the Creator, we've got the Hanged Man, we've got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, that's like it. And then we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's basically cutting anything out of your life that's not going to serve you. The Queen of Wands is the one to do that. She knows what is good for her. She knows what she needs to attract in to get the things that she wants. And she's willing to wait for them in the Hanged Man energy. And then just another line. Let's do another line. Let's clarify those at least once there. Could we please clarify the Hanged Man there, please? In the Hanged Man. It's like co-creation with the universe. So while you sit and manifest, and what most people misunderstand about manifestation is that they think that they can just do a mood board or make a wish upon a star and the thing that they want will come into their lives. No, it takes your participation and your effort. All the universe does when you're doing manifestation techniques is hopefully getting out of your way so it happens. Or if it's not meant to be and it would actually end up and put you somewhere worse than you think, then it removes it for you. But it's basically manifesting your best. But you've got to put your best foot forwards, guys. It takes your action as well. Okay, the Hanged Man, clarified by the Eight of Swords. The Tower for the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Ten of Cups with the Ten of Swords. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy there. So yeah, the Tower under the Queen of Wands was saying she's not afraid to cut out things and make changes to them foundations as she sees fit because she knows what's good for her. She knows what she needs to bring in to keep her crown up on the right way. The Eight of Swords with the Hanged Man is, some of you might have a tendency to be staying in your heads, but it's about getting a new perspective and also about talking and conferring with yourself and making sure that you are happy and you're checking that you are aligned with you before you start trying to manifest something external for yourself. And then to the Ten of Swords, to the Ten of Cups, that under some endings are absolutely silver linings here. Sometimes we have to end things that may be a little bit painful for us, but it's actually for our best interest in the long run. It's like planting a seed so that a new plant can grow. It's like clearing the field so you can plant the new harvest. Very cyclical of the seasons life is in general, so that very, very much speaks to the act of cutting away the dead weeds so you can sow brand new plants, everybody, and the plants that are going to love, serve, protect you and support you in your journey going forwards. Okay, collective, I'm going to leave the readings there for you. I really hope that they helped. I wish you all a very Merry New Year, and I am back on Tuesday with your 3-month readings, and then we'll be back jiving as we normally do. With that, collective, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care.